So I wanted to have some fun today since it is my birthday and talk about The Nightmare Before Christmas because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. And I really want to go back and just talk about all my favorite movies on this channel. I want to start with The Nightmare Before Christmas, just expressing my love for it and everything. So if you guys have anything that you want to say about The Nightmare Before Christmas, be sure to let me know because it really is a fascinating film, and I can honestly go back at any time and watch this movie. Like, it's just that good. It's a classic. I own the physical copy of the movie, which I am super happy about. I have a whole bunch of merchandise in my room. You could probably see on my bed I have a Jack Skellington pillow. I also am wearing my Jack Skellington hat, and I also have him on the side of all my other plushies. You can't really see it that well because of how the camera is angled, but yeah, just want to express my love for The Nightmare Before Christmas today, so let's do exactly that. So whenever people ask me what my favorite Disney movie is, I always have to stop and think for a second because there is honestly so many great ones to choose from. Disney has made a lot of incredible movies over the years that I grew up watching, and there are plenty of them that I would consider personal favorites. But if I had to narrow it down to just one movie that sits above all the rest, it has to be The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is one of those movies that I've loved for as long as I can remember, and no matter how many times I go back and watch it, I never get tired of it. It has always been one of those films that I can just throw on and immediately have a good time with it. There are very few movies that have that kind of replay value for me, but this is definitely one of them. I also think one of the reasons it has stayed with me for so long is because it has such a unique identity. There really isn't another Disney movie that feels quite like it. Everything from the atmosphere to the characters just stands out in its own way, and that's something I've always appreciated about it. At the end of the day, even though I have a lot of favorite Disney movies, this is the one that always comes to mind first. Whenever somebody asks me that question, I don't even have to think about it for very long because my answer is always going to be The Nightmare Before Christmas. One of the things I love about this movie is that you can honestly watch it whenever you want. A lot of people automatically associate it with Halloween or Christmas, and that's completely understandable because those are the two holidays the movie revolves around, but I don't think it's a movie that's limited to those seasons. If I really wanted to, I could have waited until the fall to make this video, or even closer to Christmas would match the season a little bit better. But honestly, I don't think that's necessary. This is just one of those movies that works no matter what time of the year it is. Whether it's Halloween season, Christmas season, the middle of the summer, or any random day during the year, I can always put this movie on and enjoy it just as much. That's something I really appreciate because there aren't many holiday-themed movies that feel just as enjoyable outside of their own usual season. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why it has remained one of my favorite movies for so many years. It never feels like I have to wait for the right time to watch it. Whenever I'm in the mood to revisit it, I can throw it on and have just as much fun as I did the last time. Another reason I love this movie so much is because of Jack's story. I really enjoy watching him discover Christmas for the very first time. After he falls through the door into Christmas Town, everything is completely new to him, and you could really see how fascinated he is by everything around him. He's seeing Christmas trees, decorations, presents underneath the trees, people celebrating together, and just how much happiness the holiday brings to everyone. It's completely different from anything he's ever known in Halloween Town, and that's what makes it so interesting to watch. What I like the most is that Jack isn't trying to take Christmas away from people because he's a bad person. He's amazed by everything he experiences, and he wants to bring that same feeling back to Halloween Town. He wants everyone there to experience the excitement that he felt when he first discovered Christmas. I always thought that was such a fun concept because you get to watch somebody discover something completely new and become so passionate about it that they want to share it with everyone else. That's one of the biggest reasons why Jack has always been one of my favorite Disney characters. Of course, things don't exactly go according to Jack's plan. He wants to become his own version of Santa Claus, but everything starts falling apart once he actually tries to make it happen. He builds his own sleigh, heads out to deliver presents, and instead of giving kids the kind of gifts they're expecting, they're getting these creepy and disturbing presents that end up terrifying them instead. I also like that the movie doesn't just leave things there. Jack realizes that everything isn't going the way that he imagined it would, and he does what he can to make things right. And I think that's an important part of his character because he learns from his mistakes instead of just ignoring them. That's one of the reasons why this movie has always connected with me. It's funny, it's creative, it's memorable, and it tells a story that I never get tired of watching. Every time I revisit it, I'm reminded why I loved it in the first place. At the end of the day, The Nightmare Before Christmas is always going to hold a special place in my heart. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, it's my favorite Disney movie, and I honestly don't think that's ever going to change. I have nothing but great things to say about it, and I know it's going to be a movie that I'll continue coming back to for many years to come. So yeah, I had to sit here today and give some flowers to The Nightmare Before Christmas because this really is one of my favorite movies of all time. And probably by the time this video is posted on the channel, I'm probably actually watching it on my birthday because I was thinking, you know what, since it's my birthday, I want to watch all of my favorite movies, and The Night Before Christmas, like I talked about in this video, is definitely one of them. And I'm gonna go ahead and watch it and just experience all the fun over and over again, and yeah, have a good time with one of my favorite movies. But that's all I have to say here when it comes to this video. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about The Nightmare Before Christmas. Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoy this one, be sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. You know, be sure to come back if you want more movie related content on the channel, because you'll get plenty of that. Be sure to follow me on my socials. Be sure to join my Discord server if interested. Be sure to click on the bell for notifications. You guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a video on the channel. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.